Good morning, Hoosiers, and welcome to Times News 24/7, brought to you by the Noblesville Times Online in living color from the Times studio. I'm Stu Clampett with your top headlines for Thursday, April 28, 2011. Today's news is brought to you in part by the Indiana Poison Center. Children act fast, so do poisons. Call the Indiana Poison Center at 1-800-222-1222 for poison prevention tips and treatment advice provided free 24 hours a day. In our top story today, much of Wednesday night's Noblesville mayoral debate between candidate Steve Brown and incumbent John Ditzler focused on roads and what can be done to improve their state, and was one of the few areas that the two found differences in. It was the line of questioning those in attendance clearly had on their minds, and it hit on River Road, Logan Street, and potholes, among other topics, including economic development and future outlook for the city. For details on that debate, you can see today's Times. Also, you can see our homepage. Tree seedlings, hostas, and a lot of information will be available to the public starting at 10 a.m. Friday in the downtown square in Noblesville for the celebration of Arbor Day. Thanks for this event go to Keep Noblesville Beautiful in partnership with Hamilton County Master Gardeners Association and the Noblesville City Tree Board. In other news, Westfield Washington Schools will host its annual Empty Bowls fundraiser from 5:30 to 7 p.m. tonight at Washington Woods Elementary School. They're located at 17950 Grassy Branch Road in Noblesville. Empty Bowls is all about raising awareness and support for fighting hunger in our community. The community is invited to share a simple meal of soup and bread. Student bowls called Art from the Heart are available first come, first served, and the suggested minimum donation is $5. The future of Noblesville schools was a lot clearer when Superintendent Libby Connor presented her annual State of the School speech to the Noblesville Chamber of Commerce Wednesday, more so than when she spoke to the group last year. In 2010, Connor focused on the referendum and the district's need for community support. After a successful passage of both the operating fund and the capital improvements referendum, Connor explained how the process is going with the projects. Details on her explanation are available in today's Times. Sports and local weather with Paul Poteet are both up next.
Is that thing getting closer? Look how high that thing's going. Look out there, look at the debris.
Give me the camera.
No, just drive, I've got it.
Zoom in, zoom in.
I can't believe this is happening.
Oh, the size of that thing.
It's everywhere.
Are you getting this?
Yeah, I've got it. What was that?
It's the National Guard.
How'd they get here so fast?
I don't know.
Pull over. Pull over.
Do you have what it takes to head into the heart of the storm? Check out NationalGuard.com.
Hey, it's meteorologist Paul Poteet, Indiana's weatherman, here on Times News 24/7 with a look at the Thursday weather update from Studio B. Another noisy night, huh? And from the Could Be Worse department, all you have to do is look down to the south. Just look anywhere on the Storm Prediction Center map of weather reports from yesterday. And we're lucky that we skated by with what we had. Our forecast update today is sponsored by the Goddard School in Noblesville, 2291 Greenfield Avenue. You can call them up at 770-7225. The Goddard School of Noblesville thanks you for voting them the #1 preschool and #1 daycare in Hamilton County in the 2010 and 2011 Times Reader's Choice Award. I'm going to go to the Goddard School in Noblesville and find out how to sleep with my eyes open so I could do these in my sleep. Or perhaps just some industrial toothpicks right about there. Wait, is that a good look? Up a little late last night, and maybe you were awakened by the winds. They came whistling in the middle of the night right behind the cold front that has shut down the biggest storms. The storm system that produced everything yesterday here and down south has moved off to the east. Look at the damage that it left behind, though. These are the reports from the Storm Prediction Center, a chart that shows all the high wind and hail reports all across the country. You can see the obvious concentration down there in the deep south. We have one lone dot in Indiana, and I'll explain that in a moment. But tornado reports came from as far north as New York, and then down to, obviously, that sea of red in northern Georgia, southeastern corner of Tennessee, and northern Alabama, and back into Mississippi. Over 150 reports, they're saying, at the Storm Prediction Center. from yesterday. Now, one red dot right there in Indiana, this is a close-up map. You see where that little tornado symbol is? It's just to the north of 40, in between Plainfield and Cartersburg. That was a report from a train spotter, so someone who theoretically is knowing what they're looking at, and they said last night that there was a tornado that had caused some damage just a couple of miles to the west of Plainfield, 2 miles west of Plainfield. Awning on a horse trailer was damaged from that, and several reports of funnel clouds down in Hendricks County yesterday, so there was a warning that went out for that. Now today there will still be some big breezes. A severe weather outbreak is not expected for us today, but as you can see from this chart, there will still be some rain. We put the black umbrella up. Boy, we are depressed over this weather. There you can see that we expect gusts up to 40 miles an hour also to blow today. Those will be out of the west behind that cold front. Strong storms are possible in isolated cases and may have some really gusty winds there. And there's still widespread river flooding that's going on across the state. So that's the setup for today. National map for today shows that area of low pressure off to the east of us now. So the severe weather today will be limited to eastern New York and then just kind of up and down the coastline into northern Florida. Behind that, fairly quiet, but that one area of upper level low pressure will swing some of that rain that you see indicated in Wisconsin and Michigan, and swing that through central Indiana for this afternoon and for tonight. But here's the good news. As we look at the next few days, the sun will be out on Friday. Temperatures will go back at least close to normal for us again after this chilly Thursday. It won't be windy on Friday. And then Saturday also looks nice. Some sunshine during the day. The breeze picks up again on Saturday, and there you see what's waiting for us Saturday night into Sunday. Surprise! More rain, showers, and thunderstorms around. Maybe I should get ready for that Saturday night. Here's our forecast for the next few days. PulpBoutique.com. Mid-50s for you today. It's going to be a cooler day, and the breeze blowing throughout the day out of the west could gust up to 35, maybe even many more miles an hour, and a couple of thunderstorms. So a gusty Thursday. Afternoon and evening showers, then dry, beautiful on Friday, high into the mid-60s. As we make our way towards Saturday, it looks even better and warmer. And then Saturday night going into Sunday, there'll be another round of showers and storms. And right now, at least, maybe a slight chance Monday, and dry next Tuesday and Wednesday with temperatures below normal then. No way to start a May. You can keep up to date on the showers and storms this afternoon, the latest radar loops. We've got video from different vantage points of the tornadoes last night in Alabama. And, of course, all the other fun stuff is online at paulpoteet.com right now. And you're getting the latest Hamilton County news right now, and stay tuned for more of it on Times News 24/7.
Each week, Terry Ditzler and Connie Thompson take a look at current events ranging from local to worldwide, from touchdowns to teenagers, tornadoes to tsunamis, and ask the question, where is God in all of this? Connie is the pastor and Terry is the intern pastor of New Joy Lutheran Church, located at 316 West 156th Street in Westfield. You can email them at joy@thetimes24-7.com. The journey begins only in the Times.
The Noblesville girls track team braved the heavy rain and defeated Marion 75-55 in a dual meet on Thursday. The Millers went 1-2-3 in 3 events. Also, Noblesville High School senior Kendra Stakelbeck received the Larry Griffin Senior Scholarship Award Saturday at Cooper's Stardust Bowl. Stakelbeck is a member of the Noblesville bowling team and will continue her career next fall at Ball State University, when she will study criminal justice and criminology. And in college sports, the Purdue University baseball team has finished the first half of the Big Ten play with a 7-2 record and a 3-way tie for first place in the conference. Thanks in part to 4 Hamilton County players, the Boilermakers posted their first series victory at Northwestern since 2001, when on Saturday they were led by Noblesville junior Calvin Gunther in a 10-2 victory over the Wildcats. 3 other local players helped Purdue to victory. Purdue will be home for 3 of its final 4 conferences in the series this season, beginning with a 3-game set against rival Indiana. Also, 7 former Hamilton County baseball players continue their play at DePaul University. Today's news was brought to you in part by the National Guard. In the National Guard, you serve your country as a soldier and you serve the people of your community. In the aftermath of a natural disaster, you bring food, supplies, medical aid, and most importantly, you bring hope. This is the moment to change your life and perhaps someone else's. Visit NationalGuard.com or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. That's your local news for Thursday. For more information on these and other stories, visit our homepage or pick up a print copy of the Times. For Times News 24/7, I'm Stu Clampett.